spring, everybody. Happy spring, everybody. Springtime, springtime. It's springtime, the best time of the year.
I'm just a pouty face all the time. Like, I love spring.
Springtime.
Spring and summer are my favorite seasons.
Spring is my favorite.
Yeah?
So yeah, summer's a little too hot over here in the California.
The California.
But Ruby loves the spring, right, Ruby?
Look at Ruby.
Ruby loves the spring.
Ruby. Hey, Ruby. Ruby.
She's so cute.
Hey, don't go on the slung over there. Probably spiders.
So I thought I would make a video, a little vlog about spring, showing you guys what I'm doing, prepping for springtime, and what flowers I'm planting, what I'm doing around the house, decoration-wise, and channel-wise, what we're doing. Right now we're actually gonna shoot.
Ruby, come here.
We're gonna shoot a lookbook. I'm doing a little secret garden lookbook is what it's gonna be called.
Ooh.
And the first one is this cute little black milk overalls that I just got. So Red's gonna shoot that, and then I don't know when this is gonna go up. Hopefully soon, because spring is now, right? So yeah, I thought it would be fun to just make a video on spring, because this is our first spring that we're actually experiencing in our house, right?
Yeah, I'm excited to... Because when we moved in, it was summer and it was super hot.
So we have like a bunch of plants that are sprouting up, and we're like, what? Like, we didn't even know that we had this tree. I don't know what kind of cherry blossom tree it is, but it has some cherry blossoms that are blossoming.
It's so beautiful.
Blossoming? Blossoming. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I see a caterpillar.
Where?
Oh, a little caterpillar.
Where?
He's on the flowers. Wait, can I zoom in and find him?
Oh man.
He's right. He's on one of those flowers. He's right. Where's my freaking hand? It's so hard. He's right there.
Oh, I
You
see
him?
it.
Oh my gosh, I'm
I'm
so
gonna record it on
excited.
this camera,
Yeah,
so-
yeah, good. Get some good footage, because this camera is not for that, Ruby. It's not for that. So yeah, we have a bunch of flowers and plants that are blossoming, and we're actually planting a lot of stuff too. We're like cleaning our backyard. Here's some flowers that I have bought and started planting a little bit. Bought some, like, I think this is sage, and then we also got some rosemary. Yeah, that's rosemary. And then we have some flowers down here, and I started planting. May as well just show you guys, give you guys a little update. We bought some trees. We got an avocado tree and a plum tree and a Mount, it's from Japan. It's a cherry blossom tree, because we didn't know that we had one, and then we bought one, so we gotta plant it. Hi, Ruby. But I started working on my butterfly garden. It's a very, very early stages. Planted some plants that the butterflies like, and they're starting to blossom. Yeah, there's barely any like fresh flowers, fresh leaves that are starting to sprout up, but it's pretty bare. It's pretty bare. Yeah, it's gonna be like an ongoing project. Oh, and then I also bought these super cute little mushrooms. I think they're so adorable. I love them. Oh, and then these ones actually light up at night too. So yeah, just thought I would take you guys along on our spring adventures. And right now we're gonna shoot the lookbook. Okay, so we just got done shooting another look for our secret garden mood book. Here is this shirt that I'm wearing. It has cute little heart or flower sequence all over it. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I am really excited about it. I love the spring. So right now we're gonna head into the office. I really need to bring spring into my house. I've done a lot of planting outside, but I think I need some spring floral wall art in the house. So I'm gonna flip over to a DIY, and we're gonna go into the office. I'm gonna show you guys how I do my wall art for spring. Okay guys, so I am in the office and I'm really excited to get started on this DIY. Not only because I haven't done something like this in a long time, but because it's for my house and I don't have much art on my house. So I love making art, and here's one variation that I wanted to show you guys. It's just really simple. Anybody can do it. All you're gonna need is some wooden panels, and I have mine right here. I have two different variations of sizing. So I have two that are the same size, and this one down here is larger. That's gonna be dependent on how big you want your piece to be. You're also going to need a print of a high-res image. So this is a really large print. I can't show you guys the whole thing. I'll show you guys in a second. So working on a project like this, when you print an image, you wanna make sure that you are not stealing an artist's image. You wanna make sure that you own the rights to the image, because it's just not cool when people steal work, you know, just like something that they found on Google and print it out. But there's a really great site that I use called graphicstock.com. They actually sponsored this video, but they have a ton of images to choose from. They also have video. I personally really like them, so I wouldn't show you guys something that I don't like. I'm gonna show you guys a little more on the site, so let's go ahead and take a look. So Graphicstock has the largest unlimited download library of graphics, photos, vectors, and illustrations with over 300,000 images and growing. So if you're looking for something specific, you can actually use the search tool, which in my case, I was looking for cherry blossoms, and there was a ton of cherry blossoms to choose from. So many good images and even video. I just settled for one that both Red and I really liked because it's our home, so I had to, you know, get his approval. I'm actually really excited because this month, Graphicstock is launching a whole new collection featuring thousands of new futuristic and dream-inspired images. It's also a great place to go and look for some creativity and inspiration if you know, are trying to work on a piece or want to make a video. It's a great source of inspiration to look at these images. So if you don't want to commit to a subscription just yet, they are actually giving away 7 days of Graphicstock so you can try it out and explore the new collection for free. You guys are gonna love it. There's just so much to choose from. I personally use it in my videos, or I also use the photos in my artwork just as overlays or whatever. But you can go ahead and head over to graphicstock.com/future, or you can hit the link in the description to begin your download and get started today. So that's where I got my image from. Now let's go ahead and get into our DIY so I can get some artwork on my walls. All right, so the first thing you want to do is grab your printed art piece, and you want to stretch it out over your canvas and make sure that it fits. I would recommend checking the measurements first, then bind the canvas. Since I'm going to place this on multiple canvases, I am measuring the length of one, and I'm leaving a little extra slack to go along the edges. So this was 10 inches long. I am measuring out 1.5 inches to leave some extra image on the sides just in case I mess up. So go ahead, measure that out, and try to cut as straight as you possibly can. So since I'm using different size canvases, I am measuring out 2 inches on both the top and the bottom. So make sure that you compensate for this. And next, I'm gonna go ahead and crease the image where it lands on the canvas. So now I'm gonna grab some Mod Podge and a foam brush, and I am using a matte Mod Podge. If you want a glossy finish, then you can grab a glossy Mod Podge. So place some Mod Podge all over your wooden canvas, and then grab your image, and while the Mod Podge is still wet, you're gonna place the image onto the wood and carefully smooth it onto the wood. I'm working from the corner up to try to reduce any bumps or bubbles. So once you've got that on and your Mod Podge underneath has dried, now I'm gonna place a coat of Mod Podge on top of the image. You wanna make sure that it is dry underneath, because since this is a super thin paper, the paper might rip the more liquid that you add on top of it. So continue adding layers of Mod Podge, let it dry in between. I did about 4 different layers and let them dry in between completely. So now once it's completely dry, I'm gonna cut off any excess image that I have. I'm just using a box cutter, and I'm carefully cutting the paper. I would recommend cutting the paper before you Mod Podge, because having the layers of Mod Podge on the paper made it a little tougher to cut in some areas. And so now what I'm doing is, now that I've cut off all of the excess, I'm just grabbing some more Mod Podge and placing this on the edges so that it can seal off any moisture that might get into the actual paper. So continue these steps for all 3 of your panels if you're working off of 3 different panels. If you're planning on hanging this in an area that has a lot of moisture like I am, which is in a bathroom, the Mod Podge is gonna help seal the artwork underneath so that it doesn't get any water damage. So you wanna make sure that you seal everything and put as many layers as you can. Okay, so here is the final aftermath of the DIY. Here's the mess, and there's my giant face. And then here is the final piece that I'm gonna go hang and see how it looks on my wall. I have the perfect spot for it. Before I went though, I wanna show you guys a little bit of decorating that I did in the office for spring. So let me take you guys with me. Oh, it's nothing too crazy, but it definitely livens the mood. Alright, so we are home. It's a brand new day, and Red is putting up the first middle piece.
Is that good?
I think so.
How's that look?
A little lower. There you go.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, we're using command strips. If you guys haven't used command strips,
They're the best.
they're awesome. Okay, here's the next piece.
Okay, so I have to put the command strips in these small ones.
Small one?
Yeah.
Here. I love command strips.
Just check it out. 2
No
Velcro
holes.
pieces. Stick them together. Don't use command strips.
Did you push it hard enough?
I don't think I did.
Babe! First hole in our wall.
Ooh. I don't like holes.
It's okay, it'll be worth it.
Alright.
There's one. Okay, so here it is. It looks really nice. I just need to put my plant back there, but I love it. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
It looks like a real picture.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Well, it is a real picture.
I mean, like you bought it like that, you know? We finally got some art on our bathroom wall.
Finally! And you made it!
Yay! And it's
Great job,
spring!
babe. Great job.
Okay, it's the next day. I just ended up working a lot yesterday, trying to get ready for the weekend, and was working a lot today, but we're done with work before the sun sets, which is always really nice. And right now, I'm actually gonna be planting some flowers. So we had our gardener clear out this space right here. It was like full of just overgrown plants, and we didn't even realize that we had this little fence, I guess, there, because it was just, there was so many plants. So I'm gonna try to make it look a little prettier. I'm hosting some friends over tomorrow in the day, and I just want it to be really, really pretty when they come over. So I'm gonna be planting these guys right down there. And then my gardener actually gave me these. These are tiny butterfly bush plants. So I think I'm gonna be planting them. I'm not sure where, but he also gave me this stuff too. I'm learning so much about just outdoor stuff and nature and gardening, and there's just so much I don't know. And then I'm kind of sad because this plant, it was full blossoms. The flowers looked like this. There's like one left. It was so pretty when we bought it, and then we left to Miami for a weekend and we came back and it was all dead like that. So I read up on it. I'm gonna like pluck away the dead flowers and then they should spring again. But we got some furniture set up. I'm pretty excited. So yeah, I'm gonna do some gardening right now. So chill with me. Okay, so I finished planting the flowers and we came to Michael's to pick up some stuff and just ran into this adorable section for planters. Look at the little fairies welcome and these tiny little houses and all of these tiny little things that you can make your little fairy garden or like fairy tale.
That one's so cool.
Forest.
This one.
This is
they sell
so
it blank down there.
Cute. Oh my gosh, do they?
Yeah, so maybe make it yourself.
Oh my gosh.
You buy all these pieces and you put it together.
I want to make one. I know last year, or a couple years ago, I did a DIY fairy garden, but it didn't last and it like didn't make it with the move. So I think springtime's a good time to do that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's buy all of this.
Ah!
Let's buy it all.
He's giving me the okay. He doesn't know how happy he just made me. This was Red's choice. A little gnome on a swing. He's so cute.
That would be me.
That would be you.
Little gnome.
Okay, we have a basket full of stuff. I'll show you guys later. All right, it's the next morning. And I want to show you guys all the goodies we got yesterday. I literally got way too excited for this. I got these super cute mushrooms and then this little cute little sign. It's hard to focus. It says Enchanted Forest this way, Gnomes Homes that way, and Fairy Lane the other way. So I got a bunch of stuff and what I'm gonna do is just build out the little broken pot. I'm gonna place it right there and I think it's gonna look super cute. I didn't even plan when we went to Michael's. I didn't even plan to get any of this stuff. I didn't even plan to do this like here in this area, but I feel like that's like the best. That's like the best when you don't plan to do something and then you absolutely find something that you love and then you just do it. You just go with the flow. So we're gonna build out this little guy and I'm gonna just set you guys down and show you the process. The gnome homes are complete. They look so adorable. I love them. I feel like I didn't have that much. I had a whole bag full and I feel like I went through it super quick, but it looks so cute. I'm so happy with it. Okay, on to some other projects now.